How's it, guys? Welcome to another video of Asian man struggles. Today's topic is a very favorite topic of mine. It is about Asian women. You love them, you adore them, some of you hate them, and some of you can't live without them. And here in this video, I'm going to tell you my perspective as an Asian man about them. And from personal experience, coming from an Asian woman, my mom, and having friends that are Asian women, have dated Asian women, have friends who have dated Asian women. These are 5 reasons why I think many men, regardless of their race, really like Asian women. And this is just a disclaimer. It is generalizing, overgeneralizing in a way. It's not meant to be racist, okay? Not all Asian women are like this, and not all Asian women look like this, okay? Be warned, I'm gonna show you guys a lot of pictures of Asian women, all right? And I don't mean to offend anyone, all right? I'm not meant to be chauvinistic or sexist. It's just what I personally think of Asian women and how society has seen them and why they're in such demand, all right? As I've said before, all personal experience. Alright, reason number 1. And the reason why Asian women are so liked is because the stereotypes that perpetuate with Asian women, alright? So we all know about, those Asian women fetishes, yellow fever or whatever, that a lot of different non-Asian men are known for, specifically white men. White man and an Asian woman usually are stereotyped in this way, and a lot of it comes from the media portrayal or the cultural portrayal of the Asian culture and Asian women specifically of being very exotic, and also Western men believing that these Asian women are very submissive, and and a lot of them are also very over sexualized. As you see this picture, typically you think of Asian women, you think of very kawaii, the Asian schoolgirl, very bubbly, very cute, long hair, and also very feminine. So a lot of these stereotypes is what perpetuates why guys like Asian women. It's a known factor. Okay, reason number 2, and this is an obvious one. All men and even women would say that a lot of Asian women look very feminine and they dress very feminine, and then some of them act very femininely. Okay, and it's hard to dispute that. Asian faces are they look very petite looking, not protruded, very easy on the eyes, and usually their hair, is very feminine looking. And if you look at pictures of them, they're usually very photogenic. Most Asian women can't take a really bad picture, not that many anyways, okay? And I would say Asian women have a recognized standard. So that's why I have this picture of this 3D model of an Asian woman, a full body shot, 3 sides of her. And this is an artificially created Asian woman, okay, by the way. And if you think about it, most of them, they're not usually fat or anything. Not to say fat is bad, okay? I'm just saying that they have a certain body type that most men would go for, but also, they're not the most sexiest, curviest bodies, okay? Not all Asian women have that, okay? But there's just something about them. It's just like a set standard, a recognized standard. I would like to compare it to when you buy a phone, an iPhone is a set standard. It's so sought after because it has all what you really need, despite the prices. But because of that, what you'll be getting, and a lot of men like that. They're very already feminine. Some of them act very feminine, and there's a look about them that's very easy on the eyes, and because of that, it's just so recognized, and men are very attracted to that. And this piggybacks on reason number 3, and it's really how they carry themselves, okay? All of them dress really well. They take care of their skin. They're usually very poised and graceful, and their mannerisms, as I've said before, it's very feminine portraying. Look at this picture of this very, feminine Asian woman. It just very attracts men. As stereotypical, as offensive it might sound, it has this exotic yet also this recognized beauty of to it. You know, this majestic femininity that men really like, and Asian women usually have that. Okay, for the most part. Not all Asian women, okay? Not all Asian women have that kind of body type. But for the most part, a man can, you know, see that, you know, despite whatever size Asian woman she is, you know, they have a certain grace to them. And that's why they like them so much. And many Asian women are, like I said before, they're very easy on the eyes. You know, it's hard to not dislike them. Okay, you might not very like them. You know, there are some men out there they don't really care for Asian women. Okay, there's nothing really attractive about them. You know, so there's some different kinds of Asian women. I mean different kinds of women. You know, they have a look to them that, you know, guys like, but, you know, not all of them like Asian women. I'll say that. But it's hard not to dislike them, okay? They're not as intimidating. They don't come off as, you know, too headstrong, you know. And it's almost very, like, childlike just to see them. You know, very dainty, very, you know, pleasing, you know, their personalities. And most of them, I would say, the least is that they don't really seem as entitled or as standoffish, okay? Not all Asian women, but just, you know, most, you know. So it's very easy to like them, I would say. And okay, so reason number 5 is hot and cold. And what I mean by that is they come off as both hot and cold in a way where, you know, at first they seem very mysterious, you know, they don't say much, you know, but at the same time, there's something about them that despite being very cold, they're very hot when it comes to the drive that they have, okay? A lot of Asian women, they have this goal, and they're very goal-oriented, you know, they work hard in school, their jobs, around people, you know, they have a mindset to do something. Not all Asian women, of course. There's some very, you know, lazy ones and nothing really going on with them. But for the most part, a lot of them have this family-orientedness to them that a lot of guys like, okay? Maybe it's from the culture, maybe it's not, but just, you know, generally, you know, there's something about them having this drive and this also very, you know, unique mystery to them that a lot of Western men find very attractive. Alright, so there you go. Those are the 5 reasons why I think Asian women are so in demand. Now, as I reiterated before, you know, my disclaimer, not all Asian women are like this, and all non-Asian women, some of them can be like this. So it's not just, you know, segregated to Asian women. You know, non-Asian women, some of them are just as feminine, more feminine, or more or less, you know, it really depends on the woman. But, you know, just going after generalization, stereotyping, you know, a lot of Asian women, I would say, exhibit these traits that I've mentioned. You know, a lot of it's their looks, a lot of it is just their behavior and how society portray them. You know, but other than that, you know, if you see this picture here of COVID, I just want to say it's almost over, guys. 2020 is almost over, but COVID, the battle ain't over. But you know, enjoy this video of mine. Hope you all have a good holiday season, and I will catch you in the next one. As always, carry on.